And ran right into it.
Yeah.
Right? What do you say about what it is that's going on in this simple scene? How would you describe it? Would there be any words you'd use to describe it? What's that called when you... Oh, here you are.
Thinking I know where I'm going when I don't.
Well, up to this point, you thought you knew where you were
Yeah, I
going.
thought I knew where I was
Then
going.
what happened to that when you looked away for a second or so?
Kind of like I was, it was so fast. It was,
Yeah.
everything just happened so fast.
Yeah, see,
I looked.
that's perfectly okay. We just want this one moment. That is to say, you're focusing on the road and everything is fine. Then you look to the left for a brief period of time. You had enjoyed, in some sense, seeing the green. You turned back and suddenly, bang, right? You hit it. What's that called?
Being distracted or
Distraction, distracted. Go ahead, more.
not paying attention where you're going.
More, not paying attention.
Not anticipating. Not looking ahead.
Right, not looking ahead.
Moving too fast. Moving
See,
too fast.
all we have is just this. We're trying to capture not what she thinks now, but it has to fit the dream, or we cannot use it. All right? So everything is going fine until you
Hit that snowbank. I wasn't paying attention.
notice what you said. You're not paying attention because you're not anticipating and not looking ahead to what's coming.
And I'm going too fast.
Yeah, yeah. And you're going to Esalen, you're going to a place that's mindful and everything else, you're right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What?
In a hurry.
It's just nice to see.
Made a connection.
Yeah, yeah,
Made a connection.
yeah, yeah.
Made a connection. Making connections.
Yeah.
What did she forget for a brief moment?
Everyone sees but me.
What?
I said everyone sees it but me.
Yeah, well, it's your dream. It's like working with people who have problems. It's easy, it's theirs.
Whoa. Let's see, okay, so I'm not mindful then. at this point.
I don't know about that. You're saying you're not anticipating and didn't look ahead. Now, we can put this back into the dream. Right? Because you weren't anticipating, after all, you're going to Esalen, you're going to that place, right? And not looking ahead, you ran into this obstacle. Could you have anticipated this obstacle? What are you laughing for? I'm just asking about a road and snow.
If I'd have paid more attention, yeah,
To what?
where I was going.
Oh. Should you have anticipated this snowbank?
Yeah.
Oh, what does that mean?
Means I should have anticipated my mother a little better than I
What?
was.
Come on, play fair
I
now.
thought I was doing okay.
You were doing okay, but what did you forget?
Races,
The snowbank.
snowbank.
So we can go back and forth now, can't we? We can go into the dream, we can go into the real world, back and forth.
Yeah, the snowbank.
Well, then look here. The struggles we have in our own soul, right? The strengths and the weaknesses that we have, sets up for us the struggles in our waking world. Our dreams then come in, and if we can use this as an example of it, then there's a correspondence then between what we experience and the difficulties and struggles in our waking world and how it relates to our dreams. But does it look like to you that if we're paying attention to the dreams in this way, that the dreams are reminding us of things that we may have overlooked? Didn't see?
Well,
Didn't appreciate?
yeah, maybe that is. I got caught up in driving fast, thinking I was doing all right.
Which means, by the way, getting away from the snowbank?
Well, I thought I was leading the snowbank.
See, we can talk about it in terms of the dream, can't we? Using the images, and applies on both levels, doesn't it? So now look here.
Came out of nowhere, just like she does.
All right, now if this is the case, look at this now. Look at this, what we can say. Going back now. Then the dreamer is to the images and actions of the dream, as the dreamer's waking world is to those parallel images. If that's the case, and if the things in our dream are what we're not appreciating for whatever reason, ignoring, not appreciating, not seeing its significance, the dream then is a gift. If we apply our reflections upon it to discover it and understand it. Is that right? Therefore, whatever it is that produces dreams, which we call the dream master, because it's masterful in the way in which it constructs dreams, and it's a fantastic talent, because does it not mean it knows us so well that it can pick out events in our lives, represent them with metaphors, which we then try to unpack. The states of mind can be represented as similes, which we then must decipher and find their correspondence. And then in the allegory, which is what a dream is, we must look for the particular drama or story that gives it life and around which the entire drama is focused. And that's the drama of your own soul in the waking world, as well as within yourself.
Darn.
Well, what's the darn it for, if you don't mind?
Well, I just thought it was funny that it captured this particular moment when I thought I was kind of doing so well in some sense.
Pardon me, weren't you doing well in the dream?
No.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
How well is she doing in the dream?
Well, to some degree.
Pardon me, how well are you doing? Is she keeping the negative view?
She's keeping the conclusion of the dream.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I ran into the snowbank.
Pardon me, was there any damage to your car?
No.
Was there any damage to the other car?
Stopped me from my drive.
But it's all over, isn't it? And now it's green.
Snow's melted, that's true.
Yeah, I forgot that part.
I could continue.
Is there some reason why you're keeping the negatives going?
I see.